Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Me. Now we're in the car park at Pegasus Hotel, yeah? There's several cars inside the car park, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know which one is your vehicle, but me, I go,
My
what?
vehicle
No,
is
you know
shine
why
out
you have to pint to it, man? I was just gonna walk towards it, bro.
My
I was
vehicle
gonna
shine.
I was gonna say, which one of them is Sean Paul's car?
Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation.
Even with this,
Yeah.
the truck, everything.
All them
like,
something there. Them
you're
something
still
there.
hungry
Them
the same
something there.
way.
Them something there. Them can vanish in a minute. But music will uphold me. I've always said that. If my girl left me, music will go hold me up. If my bank account left me,
But
music will go hold me up.
legal! Legal
You know what I'm
business,
saying?
you know? So it's BBC Radio 1 Extra in
Yes, sir.
Jamaica, 2025, and I'm with my namesake,
Yes,
Sean
sir.
Paul.
Much respect, man.
Walk on, my brother.
Cool on Mr. Kilimanjaro.
I could, I could give you the big intro. I
Yeah.
chat about the Grammy nominations,
All
the
these
platinum
things.
sales, the whole heap of streams on Spotify
Yeah.
and all the rest
But
of
them
it.
don't know.
Them don't know the thing already.
My
But-
Uncle Sean know.
Yeah,
Good
you-
one.
I don't know, but you, the last conversation that we actually had, proper conversation, that people are regular, this man cuss me out.
Yeah,
you know.
man. Sometimes, of course, we friend them, though.
That is it. You was like, Sean, the people them don't really, enough of the new youth them don't know who Sean Paul is. Do you really believe that?
I find say, as me just say, my Uncle Sean, you know? And a lot of nowadays time information flies so quick. And you might know names and things, especially just because you're a youth, you come, you know, you just a reach in the world. You just see certain things, you know what I mean? So you might hear the name, but it's not only me, it's others too. I mean, and when I was a kid too, I would hear a certain name and I know the name, but I don't really know the works until later. So until those artists did speak up or do something, some more tune were popular and these things. So
But you're
Yeah.
like 29 years in the game, Sean.
yeah, you count it?
29, because Baby Girl, your first single, was
Yeah.
released in 1996 on the Fearless
Yes,
Rhythm
sir, you're correct.
with Mr. Harding. That's my favorite Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Baby girl, don't cry no more. I love the rhythm and I love the song. Like,
Sound like a lily boy in that song.
yeah, it's a big song though. It's a big song.
Respect,
Now,
man.
this morning when we had the conversation about doing the interview, you played with my emotions, bro. Like, I'm even sweating now as I say it. Like, it's Jamaica people. You played with my emotions. What did you tell me this morning?
Well, I'm calling and tell you, say, I thought it was at the studio,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
it was,
yeah.
it's an indoor shoot, and you know, I'm pleasantly surprised at this. I like it.
The rap.
But I'm call back and say, yo, I'm not bother do no interview, no brother.
I thought it was
Sure.
one of those cussing
And
moments.
then, and then within about a second of silence from you, me tell you a joke. A joke, man, but
I want to do
Yeah.
an icebreaker. 'Cause you did play with me. Well, why for that? You did
Why for
ramp for
that?
that. you did ramp.
Trick him.
Yeah,
Trick
yeah,
me, trick
yeah,
you.
trick you. Yeah, you trick me. So,
yeah.
that shirt here. Can
Yes,
you see the
sir.
shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Bob Budgie, Berris, Bunty, Barrington, and Bean.
Beanie.
What order would you put them in your preference?
Blow.
Exactly.
Well, Bob up there at top, so
Okay.
him there where him for be.
Right.
Yeah. Just by.
No, you got to answer.
Yeah, but just by, you know, the years and the works when put in, I put Barrington there out of respect because I summer stay.
So Bob first, Barrington second.
Yeah. And then Barry Salmon.
Barry
See,
Salmon,
and to
number
me that them a fight for that place there. Barry's and Barrington. Cause me's a youth. As me tell you, so my name Uncle Sean now, me have to respect my uncle them too. See, so after the elders them, then I say Bojo Bantan.
Right.
You know, 'cause again, there's years there, but also works and, you know, the things him accomplish and what he mean to the culture. Bounty Killer, again now, he might fight with that place there where Bujo there because of the works that he has done and the years he has put in and what he has done for the culture as well, you know what I mean? I'm not putting Beanie at the bottom of the barrel. Because Beanie's are done and him control boy. But you ask a question and it's a messed up question. Because there's other people without the bees that should be there.
Hold on. When
Yeah.
when Nori asks these questions on Drink Champs, nobody don't cuss. So nobody take a shot. Take a shot.
Well, since you're in the bees,
Right.
with the bum buckler at you ask me that question.
Jeez. But it what though? All of these names have contributed massively to the country.
It's
that
a
we
very
sit in.
it's a very hard order line for our lineup to put them, but these are the bees that control the city, you know what I mean? And as I say, make marks in the culture and do the thing, man. So there's other categories we could have put in, and I'm
Right.
not even going with my
With
with my
Shabba,
letter.
Super Cat,
Yeah, me not go with my letter. We can just go with animals.
Tiger,
Tiger, elephant, man.
Elephant.
You have zebra, you have whole heap of people
Jeez,
put in
for
them work.
real, for
And them
real.
are animal.
What?
You see, so could I do a next shirt like that? Big up Fire and Easy. Is him
Yeah,
design,
we
you
know
know?
South Foreign Easy.
Yeah.
You're a general to this.
Yeah, man.
We just celebrated Bob Marley's 80th birthday.
Yeah, man.
But all of these names and all the names that you have mentioned have represented and brought this flag, the Jamaica flag, worldwide. What is the magic about this place, Jamaica?
I always tell people, you know, we're a spicy island, you know? So we're food to people. We're mixed up with a lot of different ethnicities and just cultures that it blended into us being very rebellious, and it come out in our music. You know what I mean? I would say we're a very popular English-speaking Caribbean country. A very popular, probably the most, I would say. Big up anybody from any part of the Caribbean, but I have pride in Jamaica and what our little dot has brought forth in international culture from people like Marcus Mosiah Garvey, the thoughts that he put across to people like Bob Marley, to people like these others that you have on the shirt. I mean, you can't take away from the fact that we have made of like a big stamp on this earth. Whether it be sports, whether it be business-wise or music business-wise, culturally, we a lot of people know our things, you know. Yeah.
Food right across the border.
Yeah, food, everything involved. I was going to say patty, but yeah, ackee and sour, because we're the only people I know eat ackee, you know. I don't know nobody eat
else,
ackee.
yeah, for real.
Everybody say, yo, what is that? When foreign people come down, they're like, oh yeah, it look like scrambled eggs. I'm saying, no, I'm not scrambled eggs. You have to try it.
Do you ever wake up in the morning and think, how does Jamaica always consistently punch above its weight?
I don't think it often, but I know I feel it is because of the immense pressure we've been through and we continue to go through. There's the best things here and the worst things here, bro. You know? I'm not afraid to say that. There's the greatest things and, you know, the not so great things. There's the fastest things and the slowest things. So those contrasts in such a small place, as I say, the spicy food mix up in the Dutchy pot, and it brings forth a essence of who we are every time. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing but be proud of it. Yeah.
You know what everyone says? Isn't it? Everyone really want to be born as a Jamaican. Real talk. That's the thing.
It's a thing.
Now, you've taken the music to international levels, very similar to Bob Marley, and we just celebrated his 80th, as we
Yeah,
said.
man, salute to the G.
Do you ever? How do you deal with the comparisons to Bob Marley when the music gets brought up, Sean?
Yo, in terms of popularity, worldwide, international sales, and these things, there's a comparison there. But and also maybe lasting of music, cause my songs back in, as I said, 2000. You just call one from 96.
96.
Where still, you know, people in circles still would draw for them and know say these are big songs. So the lasting power. But the man that Bob Marley was, as I did say on the post about his birthday, his uncompromising faith was something for kind of box people in the face and make them sit up and look and listen. At them time, the Bob Marley was saying some things up to now is still true, the stuff he put in his songs. And so, you know, to be noticed in that kind of realm, I mean, my work is different from his, but honestly, that's a great honor. Growing up here, I would feel like Bob Marley was my uncle. Didn't know him. but he's the most famous Jamaican, the most prolific artist, you know. And when people talk about him and the works, just you know, what can I say? There's nobody like him.
Even though your music doesn't sound like Bob's music, but there is change, because I think as you get older, your music has a different purpose, I think, or you try to make sure that there's a balance in what you are doing.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you go around the world, you've just come back from Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Do you walk those footsteps knowing that you're walking in the sand that Bob Marley has walked in? And what is the pressures that you walk around or tour around the world knowing that what Bob Marley has done for Jamaica as such?
I would feel pressure if I get up every morning and go to the bank same way and tie up my tie and count other people's money. That's
Right,
pressure.
That's pressure.
I was doing that for a little while, and you know, to pay bills and be able to go to school. I went to hotel management school after that. But you know, there's no pressure doing what I do. You can tell me, say, you feel pressure as the DJ producer that you are. You love your job,
I
don't?
love these
Okay,
conversations.
so I don't feel pressure. I feel a sense of full fulfillment and full enjoyment and commitment back to the works too. I mean, again, each one teach one is a lesson where Rasta teach me, and where I learned from going to South Africa. It come through this again. Nelson Mandela, them used to smuggle in books to the prison they were in. 'Cause I went there and went do the tour. And only one man would read a certain chapter, put it down, and used to hide it in the limestone. And each person who read a chapter teach the other people about what it said. That's where each one teach one come from in South Africa.
Okay.
So, I mean, he was a liar, and he, of course, wanted the information. So it wasn't provided for them, and the 30 year he was in prison, but each one teach one. So me coming now learning from greats like Papa San, greats like Super Cat and Shabba and Buju and the great Bob, and you know, people like Jimmy Cliff, and you learn these things. It's not just songs that I like, but their music touch me, and me want to be able to take part in the history of what's going on here and touch other people's consciousness with, even if it's just for uplift yourself with a happy thought, a happy vibe, you know.
During the 70s and the 80s, Jamaican music was very important in like freeing of people, revolution, uplifting of
man.
people, enlightening. Do you feel that Jamaican music still plays that role in 2025?
There's still people who do music that, I mean, look on Jesse Royal, look on, you know, Chronics and them, and no matter what people might think of the new ones that come up, Lila Ike, she conscious. She says things that, you know, I mean, she just put out a song with Agent Sasko with it.
Yeah.
Very conscious music. Love it. It's just what the general public gravitate towards, and nowadays is a touch button people we are raised up, you know. My picnic them a touch button. Tell the story all the while. My little daughter, she had 3-year-old at the time, she's 5 now. She says, Daddy, can I have some orange juice? I said, alright, love, soon come. And I turn for walk to the fridge, here, you know, Daddy. And she watch the TV, you know. I stop and say, yeah. She say, where's my orange juice? I say, I ain't an iPad, yo. I'm going to the fridge.
She wants it now.
She want, yeah, see there, orange juice. So we have to teach that generation them something there. That, like, you know, it's not just push a button. It's certain things take time, and certain things you learn over that period of time there. But tell them too, God's speed is not man's time. So so when you feel like, say, yo, his film speed, it could have been faster than you think or slower than you ever imagine. But it will come in time, so don't pressure yourself, you know what I mean?
How have you found adapting to the way things are right now? Because we chat about your successes, like right through, incredible. Your first album, Stage 1, 28th of March, 2000?
Yeah.
25
you know
years.
the history. Seani B, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
This is the BBC, bro. Great researchers.
Yeah.
25-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference that you've seen from then to right now, Sean?
The digital whole connection, when I first started recording was 24 reel tapes. A lot of time you had to know the song, or you better be a good freestyler if you don't have certain verse. Those were skills, and a lot of dub plate. Those are skills that I don't see us having now.
You brush over that like it's nothing, bro.
Why?
I think that like dub plates, live sound system work,
Yeah.
that for me is the foundation of this music. Like that's
Yeah.
your apprenticeship.
It's
and
true.
in 2025, I believe that people don't respect that word apprenticeship as much as back in the days.
It has changed because it's like, you have artists who come up and them don't actually go dance, them don't go out. You hear them play video game and things. And them have hit songs and they're doing, making music and making their part of the history continue. Their story is being told, however, but that gauntlet, as the word that them call it, that steps that you have to take for go through, it is almost non-existent. People are hold it up, yes, but it changed. So that's not something I'll go through quickly, but there's other things like, the topics or what a DJ is supposed to be. A DJ is supposed to be that versatile that you fling any backbeat or any rhythm and him touch any subject. Nowadays, I don't see us sticking to that type of rule. Because when I used to try, say, me a DJ in school, man say, all right, DJ something. All right, DJ a song about girl now. All right, DJ a song about... So, and you have to
That's
try
the
and
art
make
of
it...
freestyling,
Yeah,
right?
freestyle, you have to try and make it up. So, to be a versatile person, I remember Papa San making serious songs that is 5 minutes long, with no hook, just lyrics. I remember him making songs with funny, that's just crazy. You know what I'm
Backward style.
Yeah, all
I
of
was
that.
watching Sting 1989
Yeah,
with Tiger. He was just calling the animal names.
yeah.
Papa San. Who else was on it?
Admiral
Bailey was
Admiral
on
Bailey,
it.
It was
Who
like a
else was
4 the
there?
hard
It was
way.
4 or 5 the hard way.
Yeah,
But San just want to chat lyrics.
Yeah.
San, like, Josie Wells was on it as well.
sure.
All different types of dancehall DJs. But San just wanted to spit lyrics. And what you were chatting about right there,
Yeah.
so all kind of different takes.
Yeah, there's all kind of different tempo, all kind of different topics. And so nowadays, I see that kind of weaning out and people kind of just sticking to certain subject alone, which is not, when you say DJ, what we is to tell the culture of Jamaican people. When you say heartbeat of Jamaica, it's about what's happening now. And if that is all that's happening now, it's a sad thing that, because Jamaica had DJs that would tell you about everything. When people used to first cuss Shabba about being a slack DJ, him say, a reality, one Shabba ranking, man, and he was able to give you that. Same thing that happened to Bounty Killer as well. He might talk about beer gun and beer badness, and him say, first them see God, them say, you know what I mean? He came with reality as well. And he had to be able to do that. Nowadays, I don't see the public asking of that, of the producers or the DJs. And a lot of times I would say to the younger producers, say, bro, you really make the money come voice this again, how come? And him say, boy, it's just, it's that. And I live to see the ladies them. I see the ladies them talking harder than the man them. And why, while I am not saying don't do it, just like the clash argument.
Yeah.
I mean, I say don't clash, but I'm saying, can we emulate some of the things them that is also good, just like the tune with Sasko and Lila Ike. You asked me the question, where is does anybody have that voice anymore? They're there, but we're not put the emphasis on it. You might hear it for a little time, but where's the emphasis? Because there's some DJs that say, that's what the people want. When me ask a girl, sorry not to cut you, the music right now, I say, why you say that line? Because that's definitely a man line to say. Seeing? A man, I'm not talking about even badness, I'm talking about sexually, right? Where me come from is a man to say that to a woman, and she said,
brawling than the man them right now.
Right, she said that is what the public want.
That's what the ladies
So the public ain't asking for yo, do better than that, man. Because back in the day, they said it to Shabba, and Shabba said, I got that too,
Sean,
and spit it.
I've got a song with TJ that I recorded. When I heard it, I was like, this is a hit record. I want somebody like Georgia Smith or somebody like that on this record. But she now got sing where you are sing right now, TJ.
Is it?
Please give me the clean version.
Aye.
And then I played females, the clean version and the raw version. The lady said, Shani, the raw version make me want to make love right now.
Sky.
I couldn't believe it.
But so, all right, so what is wrong with you doing, as you see, I'm not of the mindset that we must just be as irresponsible as saying, me not grow up here picnic them. Me grow my picnic them, you can do what you do, right? Because, again, word, sound, power, each one, teach one, right? So there's points at times where I won't be there and my kid hearing a song. But as a responsible DJ, if you could have the option to say, let me flip this, let me flip the side, and instead of hear Sean Paul say, no, me not follow back of them bumbo clot, you know, you're going to hear me say, no, me not follow back of them none at all.
Why did you feel like you had to choose to go down
because
that
that's a
road
tradition
right
where
now?
me see.
No, I'm talking about the bad word them where y'all cuss right now. Why do you
song
feel
when
like
we
you
have from-
needed to go down that
It's a
route?
song
'Cause
when we
that's
have
weird
from-
for Sean.
Yeah.
Is that
but-
pressure?
No, it's a song when we have from time, and couple, G them was like, why, we never heard you sound like that, Ray. And then something go on with there when we want to step in the building and say, suck your mother.
You know,
And
so
it
you
just-
let me down over that though.
I did.
You know why you let me down over that? Because man, I got to talk it straight.
Yeah.
A lot of the vloggers, bloggers, TikTokers and whatever,
You
they
say,
go
"Wole
online
thing."
to draw people like you out.
Yeah. All right.
He probably had his camera on record,
And hold
ready
on.
for the moment to catch you, you know, brother. And
Yeah,
you
he
get,
did.
You get draw out like shoes
He
lace.
did. I'm just do a song with Suko Seminar make the guy draw me out.
Okay.
If he did draw me out, and I never called the man name one time yet, never call him name no. See? He did draw me out. But if him did really draw me out the real way, it would be a court
But if
case
you
and it
did-
would
if-
be a hospital
If
bill.
you
Hold
did
on
hit
now.
him now,
Hold on now.
if you did
No,
hit him,
hold
you
on.
gotta take
Hold
money
on.
from
Let
your
me
dog.
let me tell my story now since you
Okay,
get
sir.
there, sir. You drift me from the point I
Oh,
was trying to
sorry, sir.
make about being a responsible DJ to the people and just saying, I'm not going up these people kids, so I'm going to play Bumbleclot and Suck Your Mother to them. You're not going to flip the side and say, it's still a bad song. The man write it. Yeah? So, all right, we get to the point now of the man name whom I not call. A week past, I didn't say shit to nobody. I never said nothing to none of my peeps or anybody around me. Me and my family sit down. And then I go and dance and turn around and brother I say, yo, see the pussy. I'm say, I'm look, this guy's over me. How you doing? How you doing with him drink? I'm saying, how you mean how me doing? I don't know you, bro. Go in and move from here. See? So him draw me out that way there. See? The reason being, bro, if me see you and you say that about me, don't look in my face and tell, hey, how you doing?
Can we put context to the conversation and to say what he was saying about you?
I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to
Okay.
give too much thing. But I can show you a picture upon top of picture where for me, it proves what the person saying is ridiculous.
business.
Seeing? It did hurt, but I left it for the week. I left it. But when I see you face to face, I say, if you is a man, come here, some of me telling on your face is a pussy hole. And he came down. I thought he was going to have them taping me up there.
Oh.
So me say, you know what, people are going to ask me why the fuck I was pointing in this man's face and I'm going to say that I was saying to him, your show is the baddest show in the world, bro. But him actually was taping me here. So him tricked me again and violate me 2 times now. And it wasn't my purpose to come talk about this, bro, but
No, yeah, I
you
know.
draw me out to know.
My
So I
apologies.
just want to tell the people, them say, sometime you will see me as a nice person. And you will hear the side of the record that say, no, me not follow back at them, none at all, you know. And then the next time, most of the time, Sean is a real person.
Tell me about the other side of Sean. Tell me about the Sean that had to fight to get through the studio
Yeah, and I
doors.
mean-
Tell me about the Sean that would have probably been told by somebody like Patrick Roberts when he was voicing, calling out your name, don't voice it like that.
Bro, it's not even that. It's people that hear, big producers hear me and look for me and say, you know you sound like Snow. And me vex when him telling me that, you know. Because I'm like, there's no way we sound like, me respect the G to come and know him, but there's no way I don't sound like him. So when you say that to me, you're not listening to me, you're just looking at me. You understand?
So they were
Come
looking
because
at
everybody
you-
knows say a super cat, I'm a father in a
Okay.
business. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? So there's been times where you have to prove yourself like that. And yeah, Steely, God rest him soul, him bad me up in a studio. Hey boy, stop. I'm gonna you know, big DJ boy now, man. Oh, I want to tell you, sing the tune better than that, man. And I'm like, I'm singing the best I don't know. Him run me through the gauntlet, you know where.
And Steely voiced Hot Girl Today.
Hot
with
Girl
you
Today
with
and
Mr.
a couple of
Vegas.
that tune well, and he has done so much prolific rhythms that I love for King Jammies and all them things. They've come up from Puna and they go to Slang thing, all them someday him involved in all of those rhythms, bro. So big up to Steely and Clevie, and I hope them win the case. I'm not telling like that's our next subject we can jump on, but let me finish. First, what was I talking about? From before the man name him not call, we was talking about being a responsible person when you're bringing up picnic, right? Our next saying will come from ancient times is, it take a village to grow a child. Seeing? So, being somebody who knows that this song hot, but me not go play it in front of them picnic. And maybe you can't see everybody in the audience, but you know the type of people that's supposed to be there. When me go to Singapore over there, I could not sing Give Me No Light. I could not sing We Be Burning. They specifically asked me to cut those out. And the next song was just voice
They
fan.
asked for you to cut them out.
Yeah, because them take
It's
weed
zero
things serious
tolerance.
over there. There is zero tolerance for weed. I have to respect them for them country, right? First of all, I have a respect for them country because they came to Jamaica in the 70s and saw the model that we was doing and said, yo, we gonna do this back home. And they went and did what they were doing back home. They were one of the worst economies in the world. They were falling just like Jamaica. Their money was the same worth as ours in the 70s. And they came so, bloop, 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 and they're now one of the biggest economies in the world, the best economies. And they still import over 80% of their food. They're 16 times smaller than Jamaica. They have 6 million people that live there. But them live together, there's literally no crime. So I respect them. So when them say, please, please, them never say, you can't sing. Them say, please, don't sing these songs. Even the song my voice for Not Nice for they called Girl Chasing. I say, bring the herb, make we like, when we start the procedures, I'm not talking about a steam chalice. But I didn't think that was a big issue. They were like, we don't want to hear that.
So
what
did the fans say though? 'Cause
Just
I'm
left
sure
them
the
out.
fans-
I
I'm
went
sure
to the
the fans
after
wanna
party.
hear-
I sing it at the after party. But
You never frightened them, come lock you up.
no, I wasn't on a contract with the after
Oh,
party.
okay.
But as I'm saying, I'm a responsible person for no say. No, go certain place. I go Saudi Arabia and them beg me say, don't make you dance to them, dress them way there. Them tell me that. I ask me, I say, I respect your culture. I respect who's in the building. I understand if I'm going to a school performance here at Holy Childhood School, I'm not going to sing certain explicitly sexual song. So I must have a version that them can listen to.
You listen to.
That's how me see it. You know, so that's that whole point from what I see change in this culture and what you know, each one of us have to be responsible for that.
Would you like to see more of that in the music? A little
Yeah,
bit more understanding.
of course, you can't
tolerance
say
about
"Sack your mother," but you have to also say, like how I'm saying at the song, I prefer to tell them to move from on here. I change the words of that part because you as a responsible DJ or Kurt Riley, somebody there they play in a little, a wedding maybe or some setting where there's kids there. You know, say, yo, that song is popular, but I'm going to play this version of it. Because there was things like that back in the day where, you know, you could have played some hardcore tune, but there's also that version. Now I think why people don't want to do it is because it split the sales or something. I don't really know. Maybe it double the sales, I don't even know. I don't even pre that part yet. But the whole culture is, I just go and come be hardest as possible.
Now
So-
I want to chat about a little bit about your accolades.
Yeah.
Because of what you're saying. Dirty Rock 2002, 3 times platinum in the US, 3 times platinum in the UK. Get Busy, your first solo #1.
Yeah.
Grammy winner, nominated for New Artists of the Year at the Grammys as well, which was never ever been done by international, a Jamaican artist. Beyonce, #1 with Baby Boy, big song with Blue Cantrell.
Yeah.
Like, this, I could go on and on and on.
Whole heap of
Like,
something.
this could be the whole interview. Why would people or artists not listen to you with all of those accolades?
Yo, I've been into studio, bro. And I just even giving a line, I don't want my name involved in the credits or nothing. I just I give a potent line when me feel, and them go around me. I say, all right. Some big artists, some artists where have a following, yes or no. And I was like, all right, cool. But, you know, if me in a studio and somebody with the accolades where you talk about come in and say something to me, even when they don't, just because I respect them potency as an artist, I take into consideration what them saying.
If Bob had spoken to you, would you have listened?
Of course, bro. Must. You know what I'm saying? I've been into a studio where Leroy Smart bust open the door. I say, yo, wait a minute, how are you name, sir? And then give me a lesson. I was voicing. And then give me a lesson. I'm going to stop and take time. Everybody in the studio was like, yo, I saw him staying there. When him gone, I saw him staying there. I just want to come tell you, say, you're great. And big you up and continue doing it. But in the middle of my recording, there will be some younger artists nowadays who will be like, yo, come out, I'm a studio, I'm to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm showing him the respect.
But you know, there's going to be some that's going to be listening to this. There's going to be some listening to this conversation and being like, yeah, Sean, it's all good and well, but you're not talking about this. You're not talking about his hair is not as curly as mine, this, that, the other. He's from Uptown. Did any of that play a role in you getting through, genuinely?
No, I think in this country, especially being the Afrocentric nation that we are, I think it worked the opposite way. People look for me like, this little kid, what am I do? They didn't, and again, them don't hear what me I spit, them see me. Them not hear me, them see me. So the guy is a prominent producer, produced some great artists, me know about you. And when you hear my demo tape, he's like, you sound like Snow. I was like, damn, this kid can't be listening to me.
They saw that first.
Can't be listening to me. You understand? So I gravitated towards the people who was that colorblind because I am. So when you see the mix, like, yo, in my family, there's German, there's Jewish, there's black, there's Chinese, there's Portuguese. All of them blood there because it mix up. And my wife have the same amount, but she have American Indian because people them come from Connecticut, some of them. See? And it in her father bloodline. We mix up. When you look on my brother children them, who you could have said, who is them father, who is them mother? Because we mix up. So I don't look at color. I look at them heart and how them work between each other. You know what I mean? I know some producers that didn't say to me, you sound like Snow. Them just say, yo, bad, continue, and press record. And them say, when them see me I go straight with the argument or something, them not like, them teach me, say, all right, do this or that. And that's how me reach you. So when I'm saying to somebody now, yo, try the lyrics here. And them go around it. I'm just allow them because you can lead the horse to water, you know. That's the saying, right? You can feed, but if him not eat the food or if him not drink the water there, what you gonna do? Him gonna starve. My songs have been internationally prolific. And I'm saying the same things we Jamaicans saying, but I'm saying it in a different way. For the song with Like Glue.
Well, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number 2. All I know the time it is getting jet. Need a lot of trees up in my head. Had a lot of Denzel in my bed to run that real.
Now play number 2. You and me know what that mean to we. But a lot of people in international waters said to me, oh, yeah, he's the number 1 guy for the girls. That's what that song means, right? I said, yeah.
And you left him with that?
Yeah.
I bet them go on.
Yeah, even in the song my voice for not nice. When me I say, bubble that wine and bust the cork in. When me I say bubble that wine, it could mean bubble up the wine and bust the cork in. But I'm saying, she for wine up and bust my cork in her. That's what I'm saying. But it can play upon radio, bro.
Are you being like this because you're sitting with me?
Yes.
Because you could just be raw.
You're my brethren. You said I can't say things. You're going to bleep it out. Please put up your advisor. So
there'll be a discretionary thing at the front.
Yeah, right. But seriously though, that's why I write the song like that. A song by General Degree. She does one the pianist. He's talking about his pianist.
I said, don't you worry and don't you fret. Pianist, you want the pianist, you go and get. She telling me, say she want the pianist. She says she need the pianist. She just a cry for the pianist. She would have died for the pianist.
But
Double entendre, I think. That's it.
right. So that line for me was a double entendre. Say about black wine and bust the cocking. People, it fly over them, man. Them say I'm not a lyricist, I'm not a lyricist, but I beg to fucking differ. You know what I'm saying? Wanna sit up and listen me now and stop look upon me. So that's been a thing for me.
If you was born,
I mean, I have to fight against
if you was
it.
born in Cockburn Pen like Supercat, you believe say it would be different for you?
No, I gotta see other people. It's just
Because they don't say this about Supercat, that Supercat got the bus because of the way him look.
no. And honestly, I'm not denying the fact that internationally there's that prejudice that exists. But when you have somebody like me who don't see that, who chooses not to see that and chooses to see people's heart, that means say, me dep on your side, bro. When you treat me like I'm the enemy, you lose the battle 2 times, sir. Because if me is in a battle with you, and a man comes and break up and lick with your sword or your gun, and me comes and you one, and you're not going to accept it, that's a stupid move. And so you have to understand who is this man? Why am I here 20 odd years? Why am I the person that know those little double entendres and put them in the music and still push it and push the culture for people can, and then you now go understand, say, listen what the man has say, man. Try to take his teaching. I'm not saying we can't do raw songs. I'm not saying we can't clash. I'm not saying we can't be bad as we want. But be good to know. Show the side of the coin like what Shabba did do, what Buju do, what Bunty me said they do, and other people too. Buju do it.
I'm in the way of thinking though, Sean, that
keep it and do it.
There's always good there, but especially in a social media time, if people don't like, share, comment, subscribe, as them say online, like, share, comment, subscribe, one extra. If they don't do that, then some people just don't know it's there because the algorithm won't. So for instance, the other day, I had a Marcus Garvey show, documentary on my show.
Yeah.
But 3 men called me and said, Sean, how they come to BBC, don't promote this. I'll be that thing them promote. I said, bro, why don't you promote it though? Because if the BBC don't see you put a comment underneath rather than phone it me,
I
they don't know that
you a bit different.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so if people don't say them like the Leela and Sasko song, then we ain't gonna know that there's fans out there.
And on the next side of that kind, it's not just about people who don't see it and I need to make this, even if it's the stupidest thing, Sean pants tight. It's not a tight pants today, but in pants tight. So what that mean with a big question mark in a headline, just to get people to click on it. It's not about the click to me. It's about the liquor picnic. That's all it's just a touch button. Dad, where's my orange juice, bro? That is where we are going wrong as a society. That is where we should be like, yo, I know everything for that. Because we didn't always stay that way. We stand for certain things in Jamaica. And still you will have people on corner say it. Like, I see people fight, and people take out them phone and just tape it. Them not try part it. I see people crash and them a tape it before them family knows that them broke up or even worse. Right? Likes. Everything is for the likes. So what you doing that selfishly for your likes. The same vlogger people them. And you not think about the picnic them.
Next one.
It comes all back into that, bro. See? So for me, what are we teaching them? And then certain things, me not really do it for likes in that respect. You know, famously, within the company, I was signed to a record label, and the man said to me, and I'm going to get raw again. The man said to me, him show me a pie chart, and him say, this is the pie chart, and your music is this much, and then your personal life is this much, like a lot, and your family time is, and this is what you need to post on the social. I'm saying I never start music for this, you know. So I say I was promoting a song at the time called When It Comes to You. Great piece of vocal performance from myself, if I do say so myself.
There ain't no such thing as enough for your love. No such thing, give me some of your love. No such thing, enough for your love. When it comes to you, you make me and my friend a fall out. Baby girl, you know I'm going all out. You say hard stepping, you know, say me repping for you, girl, any minute, any little second.
Right? Me I sing out my heart upon the chorus, and me I spit in on the verse them, right? And the man said to me, me said to the man, so are you telling me that if I tattoo the words of the song upon my dick and post it upon Instagram, and him say, I'm not going to tell you what to do, mate. I'm going to say, go suck your mother. Right? Because he didn't say I must do that.
But he suggested.
But he was just like,
encouraging, like,
yo, it's social media. It's the time of the clicks. Click your mother.
What's the craziest thing that you've done online?
Cuss people and them cuss me back. I mean, just last year it was the Steph London and Twinkle. And me go say, woman not for talk. So everybody, yo, what do you call me? A male chauvinist. And then some people say, maybe go sit down and I'm like, no, I don't like hear woman talk just like my brethren. My brethren talk like how him talk. I want a woman say certain things for uplift me. That's what women do to me. And women don't bring me back into the circle of a man.
Can't tell women that in 2025, bro.
No, but I'm saying...
You get yourself in trouble now.
Yeah, I did. But so, I mean, for me, and it's not like I didn't do it for the clicks or the likes. I did it because I genuinely felt like I know them two women there. I know that they're beautiful, talented, and that they're very potent with their lyrics. And the whole back and forth thing, I was like, no, this don't make it. I went on tour with Steph London right after that. Me and Twinkle do a song with no Lego yet. Right now, just right after that.
Oh, serious?
The both of them reach out to me. And I say, yo, you know, sir, and the thing. And I'm like, yo, but that thing there, where we are run down, it will bulldoze over one end
I only
there,
really
yeah?
see you like come online to talk up for issues, though. That's the greatest thing, though. You don't really just talk up for any and anything. It must be something that's bothering you. Just like the reggaeton thing you were just going to mention. Does that really get you, knowing that you bust in South America as such, and that a reggaeton land, does that really get under your skin, the situation with the reggaeton?
Especially when it was starting, because, I mean, back in the day, I used to swim for Jamaica, play water polo, and we would go to certain place, and I would hear Mexico City, and I would hear our songs in the cars, but then I'd hear a version that next person make. That was Spanish. So not my songs, but Shabba. Him emulate Shabba and him make back, and his name was El General. And that was probably 20 years before reggaeton even came online, you know? And so then it reached to the point where you have people in Puerto Rico start pick it up and do it. And we know where it come from. We know how when a person played that type of drum in that way and put a bass line to it like that, we make you dance, so that we make you rock. So that is from our culture from Kumina, from Pocomania, from the church music, and then the Rasta, from the different something them, Bubba, all of that bubbling at one, and Celia and Cleve make some rhythm where come change our whole way how we perceive music, and listen to it and So they did so much in that respect, and Sly and Rabbit to me too. You know, in them early days. Computer Paul,
ridiculous producers.
These guys,
Kelly, Tony Kelly.
Yeah. You know, these people, you can't not call their name in when it's construction of what is dancehall. And then all of that come to now a next country saying a next whole name, and that's my whole problem with the whole pop side of it too. So then it come to the Puerto Rico or Latin America doing it, and them not calling it dancehall or saying this is our version of. I think what the name of reggaeton means the great reggae, which I think that's what it means. I've been told that, which that's an accolade. So I'm not so vexed with that. And you know, they're the second most spoken language in the world, Spanish. You didn't know that? It's the second biggest language.
After English?
No, after I think.
English has got to be the mother tongue of the world.
No. I don't know, but I was.
I'm sure.
All right, well, let's check out those facts. I talk everything in here, so with facts, I'm not sure if that is the same, but it's a very widely spoken language in the world. And we are speaking a broken English language here, patois. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I love it. I express myself like that every day. But there's a barrier to where people can understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that reggaeton was going to eventually, the popularity that it had back then, overtake our music just in sales alone. Because you have Spain, you have the whole of South America, you have the African country that speak Spanish too, Angola, I think there's things like that that have the influence. Morocco is the next thing, like all of that involved in Spanish, so it must get big, right? But when it come on to people doing the music and just saying, this is my new single, check it out. I'm not saying, this is my dancehall single. Because our music, I was there, bro. Me walk on a red carpet and get American Music Award for Best Pop Vocalist. Beat Kanye West and our name, Justin Timberlake. Zine, me get Grammy. So I'm gonna get multiple mobile awards.
We never put the mobile in there, excuse me, my bad.
Cool, no? But I'm saying, me get Source Award. I'm a heaviest award. I don't know what them put in that award.
Source Awards.
It's a fist with a mic. And
if people don't know what the Source is, that's a hip-hop magazine.
It was a big magazine
massive
that was really influential with hip-hop. So now that don't exist anywhere, but those things me do, and I've seen, and I've been on in these platforms for number one me have in the earth. Number one, not just in that country, in the whole globe. See? So when I see the music reach there, so, and then we're go, it's gonna sell shot, people are gonna sell shot and say, it's my new single, bro, check it out. What the fuck are you do? You should say, this is my dance, I'm doing, like if I'm there's people in Australia that do hip-hop music. And they say this is hip-hop. They ain't calling it nothing new.
So then what about BS Hall?
There's things
Shatter.
Bro, there's things that can change.
These things encroaching them dancehall even more right now.
There's things,
these new sounds.
But there's things that can change. Like, it actually become a movement so big that it changed the thing. But don't disrespect what it is. If you're a pop artist and you do certain sound like that, it's a dancehall thing. But so what you're trying to do is discredit my running the business. So that's why I have to come tell a little picnic every 5 years. Look for your history and look how I come walk, come do, bro.
So I wonder if I could cuss a bad word from BBC.
Don't do it. Me cuss it for you. Just tell me which one you want.
My producer's looking at me like...
Excuse me, I'm just being very vocal today.
All right then. After all you saying all of that here, Sean,
yeah.
What the you doing about the business then? Were you contributing back to the business? Were you a give back?
I stay in my country, I produce younger artists, I build rhythms, I try to influence good DJs to play both sides of the song. And I take part in the history, bro.
That was
and that's enough. I have a lot of people.
I know what you're doing, and I really want you to talk about what you're doing because I know that you're feeding back into the industry, and you're doing stuff that you're probably not even seeing back your money on. You get what I'm saying?
No.
But it's about development of artists, keeping the culture moving. You're investing in rhythm culture when many people ain't doing rhythms. You get what I'm saying? Like
you see, when I was told as an artist, we don't really do artist development no more unless you sign 360, unless we get something or everything. If you pick your nose, we making money off of that. I wasn't done with that. I don't come from a generation that makes sense to me because we're already getting robbed as the artist, as a producer, the person who make the music, stay these hours, pay all the studio time and all the bills and thing, and take our time in life, which is invaluable. All right, I make this music and then get peace out. So I was like, I don't want to give them even more peace out. So no. And I was like, as an artist, to hear that we don't do artist development no more, and I see so much artists that have the the great potential, but them just want a little light shine on them, or they just want to be told, bro, don't change nothing what you do. Or they just want to be told, stay away from certain thing like that. You can do it, bro, but do this, you will get much further. Like that's artist development to me. So it costs me now, but me don't make certain money. It costs me if you show certain artists certain thing and record them and we don't make back the money. But we live good and each one teach one, and we know word sound power forward background, and it's gonna be good.
I'm sure that keeps you young as well, being in the studio with these young talents.
You know, long time I chick them. We don't want to talk about it.
Wait. Yeah, cool, true.
I'm plucking them out, same way. Like I told you a long time ago. I'm plucking out
You're plucking them out?
the
How
grey
much
hairs.
time do you spend plucking them out, Sean?
I have at least 3 staff members, ladies, that come and, you know.
How
do
old
the
are you now?
pluckings.
51?
52.
52, got me at 50.
52.
Yeah, 50.
52,
Ladies,
bro.
look pan 50, boy.
I go in mute. You know there's something there? My son teach me mewing something.
Yo, we still have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how is the label going though? I know that you're putting a lot of money into it, but
Yeah.
is people listening to the production?
Yeah, we actually team up with Dave Kelly this year, prolific producer, and him sound way and say, you know, if I want a certain rhythm, I was like, bro, I want a lot of these rhythms.
Dave, wait.
Yeah, Dave Kelly, the most #1 rhythms and songs ever written in dancehall culture.
When you say teamed up there, I
Yeah.
thought you meant like, we sampled the rhythm.
No,
and
him actually sound
we
it.
called him and then we
Him
made
actually
that.
sound way, and I have a great deal of respect for him.
Serious?
I've never really recorded for him, and that's why I was like, jumped up at the opportunity to say, I've recorded for his brother, Tony Kelly,
Yeah,
a next
yeah.
prolific producer, but some of Dave rhythm them I had never gotten a chance to be on.
Which one of Dave's rhythms? Like, pick your
From
top
Pepper
3.
Seed to Arab
Attack.
Attack to Showtime when we just put out. Broke out.
Backyard,
All of those are awesome.
Bug,
Amazing, yeah.
Fiesta.
Well, actually, that's the rhythm him
Medicine.
sound about. Bug. Hold on.
Dugu.
All of them.
You don't know them like me.
I do know Dugu.
You
That's
sure?
actually one that's been spoken about.
Oh, for real?
but yeah. But
Rare.
him shout me and him say the bug rhythm. I'm gonna say, because somebody had actually put that out last year. Come on, I put it out. So I'm gonna say, it's out, you know. So a guy
Bounce
shipped
as
that.
well.
So I'm gonna say, him say, well, which one you want to use? Cause I like where you deal with your youth them recording, voice them on it. I'm gonna say Showtime. I'm gonna say, all right, dirty Showtime. So big up Suko from War 21.
Did he send you the stems?
No, there was no thing at that time. So it's off that we have to take like and just build it back. So it's like we sampled it.
Oh, you sampled
But there's
it.
no stems from them time because
He ain't got the 24 track tape?
no. So him just said, do what you do.
Oh,
So
I'd
big
love
up
to get
Suko,
his sounds, boy.
big up Kappa Sean, big up News, big up my brother Jig Zagler. That's my production team. And how this whole thing started was I built a song called Bring It and I read him. And when me and Suko engineer it, him say, yo, it want something, it want this.
I don't even think you need a reason. Looking like you be looking this evening. Girl, tell me where the party's at. I can't ever forget when you bring it, baby. Oh, girl, make it touch the sky, yeah. I'm ready to give you the fire. All if you give me not the night, yeah. Oh.
That's the song you cussed me over at Carnival.
Yeah.
You cussed me about that song there.
I have
Oh,
to
you're not
cuss you.
playing that song there.
You my
know, the
brethren.
Carnival show. And I said, it's a soca show I'm doing, bro. And I played it at the beginning of the soca show.
Then when we there Carnival Trinidad, sometime you know can say and spin a nice dancehall and the place bust to get a freshness.
Right.
So when we there not nil to more that took you guys play more dancehall
Mix
and
across,
you mix
yeah,
and hip hop and all that. So I love that. But I forget where it was now. Dave, the rhythm. Yes, and me build a song called Bring It and a rhythm when we have. And we put that in it and we put it down. So when the conversation come up with Dave now, I say to my G them say, yo, you can flip on that rhythm there, you know, dash on my rhythm. And take that song there and we did. We changed the key. Because apparently the Showtime rhythm was in A minor and I never really liked that. So I switch it and then I speed it up a little bit, a few BPM.
What go on with your music though? Tell me about your music. Are we gonna go and listen to some of your music?
Yeah, man. If it not rain for me.
No, alright, we're gonna go around there.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to little things. So, by the time this come out, these songs would have come out, so I can't talk now. So, one little hotness named Tyler linked me and said, I want a remix, you know. So I was like, definitely.
You want a
Come
Tyler
over.
remix?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care what nobody say. Maybe them saying, oh, where's the other song? I hear many songs she do, which are awesome. And the world need to give her a listen. She bad. So she forward now for a remix and you all know it's there now. You will see it.
She like the yard vibes because she have the big song with Skilly and everything.
Yeah, man.
or whatever.
And I mean, who doesn't,
Her
bro?
manager is Jamaican.
Hold on, stop right there. Who don't like the yard
Come on.
vibe, bro? I'm
No,
saying.
no, ask them. Ask the BBC.
So yeah, so she, I did the remix for the song called, what name? Press to
Push the start.
push the start. Sorry, yeah.
Give me
Be the
motivation.
girl and the baddest, to be honest. Hottest girl on the planet, and I just your honest bird. That's my word. If you bet on it, no fret panic. I'm gonna make you fly just like bird. Me make you wiggle with the thing, me make you jiggle with the thing. Move up your body and I swing. I am the king for your world. So the bubble when you bring it, just mesmerizing. It is tantalizing. Come make we seal it, girl. Come I love it, don't got a limit, girl. So don't flop me, left me out in the dirt. You know I'm the man figure with it, girl. Love how you wine and spin it, girl. Got to yeah.
Come give me life and I'll change yours.
Girl who needs signs, I say flourish.
On the high, way we loaded.
Girl, if you hold it, make me load it.
Oh, hey, you hurt me. All this I made up if you deserve from me, yeah.
Girl, my love is worth it. Press it up, girl.
Push the stars.
I got you, girl.
I like you hurt me. All this I made up if you deserve from me, yeah.
And then me do a song with Ina, who is she's a Romanian. She's huge all about, and that's my song with me produce. So we're gonna let go that soon, you know. It's not my production, sorry. It's my label coming out through.
Where do you think dancehall is right now? The conversation keeps on coming up. And I don't want to always give my take to it because I'm meant to be the guy that just asks the questions. So I want to ask you.
Don't do it for the likes, Seani B.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Just
don't
kidding,
do it for the
I'm kidding.
likes. But for me, I'm going to keep it real.
Yeah.
I feel that we've been in a transitional space for like the last 18 months or so.
Yeah.
Where the likes of the Rajas, Skengs and Valiants and all of them, it's like they've been coming through. Slowly.
Yeah.
People knew what the music was, didn't knew who they were as artists.
Yeah.
Like who knew you was in the 2000s, and now we're seeing that. I think we're seeing where that transition has come to a place where I think it's there. And some people are chatting about, oh, they're not doing what Sean did, what Beanie did, this, that, the other. But we're in a different place where it doesn't need to look like that to know what success is.
Yeah.
And I think they're streaming. Amongst our kids, it may not be, well, it's for me, but for some generals that are 40 and 50, it may not be for you. It doesn't sound like 90s dancehall, but it's still dancehall and it's doing it out there.
Yeah,
What's your take?
But all right, so I'll give you an analogy with sports. You can't say Pele and Maradona, which one is better. You can't say Maradona or Messi, which one is better. It's different times, there's different technology methods of training. You can't say Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, which one better. You can't. To me, you can't say that because they're not in the same time zone. You understand? So, same way, you can't. Just like you said, you cannot look at my career and judge. But there's never. I couldn't be Bob Marley, right? Although you say the Accolades reached near them, so I couldn't be him. I couldn't be Supercat.
Different time.
Yeah, it's a different time. So give you them time. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that long live chop dancehall forever. Like no, because same way like how now we have some people who are in Europe making ska music. But we invented it and they will call it ska music. That's why I respect those people. See? You have different time periods. So when it come on to what's happening with the music now, as I said before, I've been to the spot where I've had 4 number ones, I got all these accolades. I want to see the music be back there. And maybe these kids are pushing through the trap and it don't reach to that point yet, but me not trip them and say, you never reach to where me, you have to look upon it as it's a different time, so it's gonna evolve different. God's speed is not man's time. So, with that being said though, hip hop and dancehall on a whole is lower in sales in the past 5 to 10 years. Dancehall is only 3% of the music shared. You know that? No, not even dancehall, reggae music.
Overall, it's 3%.
If this is the pie, we are 3%. And it don't mean that only 3% of the people on earth love our music. It means only 3% of the buying public is buying the music. And that have a lot to do with just us, our culture. We should support each other. And while we're here fighting over king of 3%, I'd rather just keep quiet and do my work. Seeing a lot of people call my name in that segment there. And I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that what me achieve, I would like to see some people come to the point where it is achievable that way. It's not that way right now. But big up to the younger youth, them I try and I do them thing and make them sound. I just want to encourage them. Make a flip side too. Make a song that is trap oriented, that talk about the whole heap of something them. You know what I mean? But also flip it smartly like a Papa San would have do. And make the public be and have the confidence to go up on stage and sing it that way there.
So Get Busy was your...
Sing those two. Me do it in a wee wee burning too, you know.
Well, hold on. Get Busy.
No, you hold on. Me do it in a wee wee burning, you know. Wee Wee Burning was a weed song, and at the time in the States it was not legal. And they told me, we're going to go with it, but it's probably not going to get the push because give me like the getaway, but this, because nobody never really know what give me. I'm going to say, okay. So the big argument them time is, big pimping. Some of us say, yo, we be burning that kind pimping argument and putting on the song, partying, busting rare, and it go.
Can I just say I premiered that song on One Xtra?
Respect, sir.
I premiered it. Delano give it to me.
But so,
thank you.
My much respect. But my word to them younger artists there, if you want to go further where other people can hear, and the producers and the DJ them where play the music, try find a flip side right now, where you can play it for everybody. 'Cause right now there's a thing going on with school tour in this country, and you know, an artist, a big prominent artist, she wanted to do her school tour and then kind of lock her down.
Spice.
Right? And media look for do the same thing this year. And me have to pre the song them, because now we're a lot more politically correct, right? So you have to look into that. If our songs can't DJ to them like a youth there, it will lose this, we lose numbers there. So we're only 3% of the market share. 3% of music, of people buying music is buying our music.
That's crazy.
A lot of it have to do, I won't say a lot of it, but a big part of it is that the raw content, I know everybody want to play that for them picnic.
If 3% is the music
some people like you, you know, like you as an artist and then want to play for the picnic, but they're like, I don't want to keep my kid hearing this right now. He might hear it out the street, but that's the next thing.
What would you say is the influence that Jamaica has percentage-wise to the world?
150%, I would say.
I like that.
I mean, cause why does a lot of pop music have the dancehall backbeat tonight? Cause me even see Taylor Swift do it and people ask, which song that? She have a song say, I'm calling out my name, you find me. You know that tune there?
I don't listen to Taylor Swift, bro.
That was a long time ago.
Only if you do a song with them.
Hold on now. That song there have a dancehall backbeat tonight.
I think I know the song we are talking.
Right? So it moved into rock too in the same song. But if she is the biggest selling artist in the world, or one of them, and she used that backbeat there, then we's 150 or 200% of influence on the earth, brother.
Can't wrong you, brother. Can't wrong you. Final question. That gentleman right there, he gave me a list of questions, and I said, "Man, not asking Sean that. Me not do mix up."
Come on, man, do it for the likes, bro.
Are you?
Do it for the
bring
clicks.
up the king of the dance hall.
Yeah, well, I just said
the
it.
final question to Sean Paul is, who is the king of the dance hall?
Dancehall is the king, and I serve the king. Because you can have a king and him not have no army, you know. Dancehall is the king. And right now the king,
and you,
the king,
Beanie, Cartel,
the king
Shaggy,
staff, hold on.
Shabba, Bunty,
yeah, all of that is what I'm saying.
Feeds into
because we all came and do our part.
Mm.
But the king staff is broken and lean down on him. the thing, the cloak, it dirty up. You understand? Yeah, because we are only 3. I answered the question before you ask it. We are only 3% of the market share, bro. There's no way on earth that we should be squabbling amongst each other saying,
3%.
who is the king, who is the king? We should be supporting each other in not just doing songs with each other and taking advice from each other in studio, but also buying the music. You see?
My brother.
Uno nah pay the dues to the king. I ain't the king. I when I say Imperial Blaze, that's what I was saying. My album called Imperial Blaze. I'm not saying I'm the king. I'm saying I'm the king's fire. I'm the energy that help the whole kingdom move forward and grow bigger and provide for people. A king provides. Music provide for me. Music provide for Bounty Beanie, Buju, Berries, Barrington Levy, all of them, Bob. It provide for we to be able to provide for others. Reggae and dancehall is the king.
Simple.
And we serve them. Me a soldier.
You know, I can't believe in this interview that we speak for over an hour and I can't cuss one bad word.
Yo, when the camera lock off, I'm going to give you like 5 minutes. You don't say one bag of bad word.
Lock off the camera now.
Big up, my bro. Yeah, man. Much love.